1 week and counting. Unfortunately, the hoax bomb threats continue to plague Indian Airlines. Over 100 flights so far have received hoax bomb threats in the last 6 days. Yesterday alone, on Sunday, 25 flights received hoax bomb threats. And you can imagine the chaos it leads to, because in every one of these cases, the flight is grounded. And once again, you have to have an elaborate security search done, leading to endless delays and inconveniences. Now, who's behind these hoaxes? An ex-account user identified as Adam Lanza 111 has been booked by security agencies for spreading the bomb hoax on a Lucknow to Dammam flight. Indigo's Pune to Jodhpur flight received a bomb threat, prompting it to land at the Jodhpur airport. Multiple Indigo flights received fresh bomb threats amid a spate of hoaxes. An account on X claims that 12 bombers are on 6 Indigo planes that received bomb threats. Airport authorities are on alert following this threat. Indigo stated that they are working with authorities and taking precautions. They emphasized that the safety and security of flyers are paramount. As of now, Indigo hasn't filed any official police complaint. Meanwhile, Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu has said that the centre will take strong action against the culprits. But the culprits are yet to be nabbed.
There are continuous that have been observed in the last 1 week especially. So from the ministry, we are thoroughly pursuing these issues, and especially in terms of the cases also have been registered and the police have been pursuing who is behind it. And from the ministry side, we are looking at a change in legislation and also change in some rules. The police have to do the due diligence. They have to catch the perpetrators who are behind this issue. Once we get to them, then it is easier for us to tell why they are doing it, what is the reason behind it.
Okay, let's bring in on this broadcast civil aviation expert Vandana Singh joining us on this broadcast. Thank you very much for your time. Good morning. It's unfortunate, really, that in the last 6 days we've seen so many bomb hoax calls. Do you think, ma'am, we've ever seen anything like this? Over 100 of them being issued in 6 days. I can only imagine the chaos it's leading to at airports.
Absolutely. You're right on dot there. This is no longer a joke. The government is taking this, of course, very, very seriously. But this is continuing and ongoing. And there is no full stop to it. I think it's high time what the government is doing involving the NSA, the NIA, the National Investigation Agency, CBI, IB, and conducting thorough investigations, including forensic analysis and digital evidence collection. This is the need of the hour, because we are not talking about loss of crores and crores of rupees in the aviation, in the Indian aviation industry. We are talking about what if one of it comes true, and what if it is threatening the safety and security of the passengers. So on one side, while the aircrafts are being taken care of, complete, sanitization or literally decoding everything, checking everything is secure is being done on one side. On the other side, passengers are being screened, profiled, or maybe going through sort of an immigration check domestically like we do internationally. Yeah. If all this is being done and still this is not being controlled, then it's high time, I believe, the NSA is actively involved, the NIA, CBI, IB, all intelligence agencies. And if we as a country need help, we should not hesitate to take help from the FBI, the CIA, the Interpol.
Absolutely.
Name it.
Because we've also seen international flights being targeted. Could you also, Vandana Singh, explain to us what's the protocol that's followed when this kind of a threat is issued? Because very often we're seeing that these are issued to flights that have already taken off. And then I understand that, the flights are immediately made to land at the closest airport. Can you just explain to us what's the protocol that's usually followed in these cases?
See, there is an immediate response. This is within 1 hour. When you get an alert like this, you receive and verify a bomb threat information. You notify, inform the airport authorities, airlines, and security agencies. You evacuate, you clear the affected areas, sanitize, evacuate the passenger staff. You bring in security measures, seal off access points, and secure the perimeters. All this is done. This is the initial investigation that happens within first first 3 hours. Then you assess, meaning you evaluate the threat credibility and the potential impact that it could have caused. You identify, you determine the source of the threat, phone, email, social media, this X account, whatever it is. Trace, you track the IP address, you track the phone numbers, you find the digital clues,
Yep.
you coordinate, you share information with other intelligence agencies, and there is a joint investigation team activated within 4 hours. Now, when we talk of JIT, we talk about NSA, NIA, CBI, IB, and the local police authorities. You investigate it, you investigate and do the forensic analysis, you do site inspections, and then you analyze the threat patterns. You have to analyze in this case, if it's cyber, what is the motivation behind it, who are the potential connections behind it, and then you bring about the security enhancements within 24 hours. Now, this is happening for days, which means you intensify screening, surveillance, protocols, cyber security, what have you. And in my view, if we bring the culprits to, to really identify, Section 124 of the Indian Penal Code should be immediately...
100%. There's a need for a deterrent because based on at least the information we have right now, these are a bunch of minors using online platforms to spread chaos. At least that's what we know at this point. We don't yet know if this is a larger pattern, but whatever said and done, extremely, extremely worrying what's happening in the skies. Thanks very much, Vandana Singh, for joining us with your expertise on this subject and telling us what's the established protocol that is to be followed in these kind of cases. Imagine over 100 of these bomb hoaxes have been issued in the last 6 days alone.